Yo, you're listening to, what's it called?
Ben and Brett Talk of the Town.
Yo, this is MC Huge, and you're listening to
Ben Glaze and his friend Brett with a last name that rhymes show. I don't know.
What's it called, Hazed and Glaze?
Glaze and Haze. Sup, y'all?
They make nuts that hang out of jeans.
They do?
Yeah. Gene nuts.
For women who want that ball out of the jeans video. See what it's like to go balls out.
I want to go balls out, but I just don't know how. No, you can.
Well, we got a big show today.
It's a freedom to be yourself and say what you want and know that the intent is good. If you're just trying to make each other laugh and be giggly, then it takes all the bad away.
Oh, yeah, fuck yeah. Your 22nd favorite podcast is back with another episode. They swore that they'd try to bring you quality product this week, but they failed miserably. It's time for Balls Out with Ben Glaze and Brett Hayes.
It's so cartoonish and stupid and ridiculous that I think it's humorous.
Fuck, this is gonna be laughs all night.
We're here. We're queer. We got beer.
Hey, man, speak for yourself, man.
Brett doesn't know how to steer.
Oh, hey. Hey.
3 car crashes in 1 year.
What? Oh, man, you bringing it.
I like beer, drinking beer, which I gladly do. I like beer. We drank beer and still do. So whatever.
That's true.
So
That's
whatever.
true, Ben, but
Coming
the
in
fact
hot.
that you played that after the car crash sounds it kind of alludes to me crashing my cars because of alcohol / beer, and that's completely false, Ben.
Well, that's not what I was saying.
It was
That's not
grade
what I
A narcotics.
Should ask this question.
Are you high?
Not drunk.
Oh, dude, you should have asked the more important question. Are you sober, dude?
You know what? The more important question I should have asked is,
Look, a deer.
do you have a story for us this week?
Ben, I got my deer. I finally got my
damn.
deer after fucking 16 years.
You were fine. Well, not only did you get a deer, but you were able to track it down. At least from the fact that I saw a picture of you holding a
dude.
deer.
So, I did have a little bit of PTSD when going after this deer as well. So, same setup as last time. I'm sitting on the side of this hill, basically, and it's like windy as fuck all morning long. So, it's like 26 degrees out.
Hey.
And it's windy, and I don't have anything blocking, the wind from hitting my face and my body. But I had a bunch of warm clothes on, but still kind of cold.
Yeah.
So, I'm sitting out there for 2.5 hours, and I'm like, all right, man, I need to, figure something out because I need hand warmers or something. I'm fucking dying. And then, right as I'm thinking that, here comes a deer 150 yards out. It's not a spike, but it's got 2 longer horns and then little offshoots. So it's a little bigger than a spike.
So a 4-point maybe?
Yeah, I'd say that. 4 to 6, but they're small points. So,
Okay.
So it's not a big buck. He's probably a couple years old, though.
Did you give him a point?
It's irrelevant. Yeah,
Look,
actually.
a deer.
I did. So, I fucking pull up my gun, and I shoot him. And he jumps up in the air, and he does this little weird trot thing and, falls over himself.
Okay. Stumbles over his legs?
Yep, I see him run off the direction that he was pointing to my right. And I see where he runs off kind of into a cornfield.
All right.
Well, woods.
Why is it always...
It's a line of trees and then a cornfield.
Cornfields
Well, I'm
around.
surrounded by cornfields.
Okay.
All right, so does that make sense?
Well, I'm just saying, because when I told you about when I got my deer, it ran into cornfield too.
Maybe because that's just
Where deer are?
where they're comfortable.
I guess.
Maybe that's their safe space, Ben.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Or it's just where they like to go to get away from humans by hiding.
Yeah. Safe space.
Yeah.
So
I guess,
thanks.
that's
You
what it
just
means.
reiterated what I said.
Yeah. I just kind of gave the definition to your word.
We digress. So I wait about an hour. My brother-in-law and I Like he comes up to me like 10 minutes after I shoot.
Okay.
He's like, all right, let's just chill. I'm like, okay, I'm going to be real patient. I'm going to do this right. I'm going to wait. I'm not going to go like chasing after this thing, running with my gun in the air like, go down, motherfucker.
Yeah. Yeah, like the people at the state capitol.
Yeah, like that. I ain't wearing a mask. Anyways, so we wait about an hour, and then we go look to whereabouts I shot the deer.
Yeah.
Can't find any blood.
That's not a good sign.
So I'm like, okay, well that's shitty, but I know I saw where it ran. All right, so we walk over to where it ran to this tree line.
Okay.
Right before the cornfield. And we see a lot of blood.
Oh, no.
There's a lot of blood, like just on the leaves. And
either your mom who was menstruating walked through there or the
right.
deer that you shot walked through.
Yeah, or it was because my brother-in-law kind of anally raped me.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that could be. Yeah. That's not
That was
good.
A little too far. Yeah. Anyways.
Inserted into the patient's anus.
So we're tracking the blood.
Yeah.
Go out into the cornfield. We get down this little hill where the trees were. We're in the cornfield. We look to our right. We're like, okay, there's water over there. And that's where a deer is usually going to go when it gets shot.
Really?
Yeah, because, I mean, when they get shot in the lungs especially, for some reason, they go to water.
To drown?
To drown, yeah, basically. So we're walking. We walk about 5-10 yards, looking around, following the blood. I look up. My brother-in-law, within 2 seconds, sees the deer jump up from laying down.
Oh, no.
Pulls up his gun, shoots it, blows the antler off of it, dude.
Oh,
he blew the antler, one of the antlers off of it, shot the thing in the head, dude. Within a split second.
Kill shot.
Well,
no?
I wish.
Get the fuck out of here.
So
it's still going?
So it's like we walk over to it. We wait a couple more minutes, walk over to it. We get closer. It tries and jumps up again. Doesn't make it very far. Keeps stumbling over itself.
Zombie deer.
At this point, I'm like, okay, I don't know if I want to do this anymore because I'm not like a killer human being for the most part. Like, there's a reason I go hunting. It's, we can get into that later. But
did you bust out a knife?
No. So he's like, all right, man, you got to put it out of its misery. Yeah. So he hands me the gun. I shoot it.
Where'd you shoot it?
Kind of in the belly.
Okay.
Or not in the belly because I didn't break the stomach open, but like kind of in the chest area.
Okay. Like behind the shoulder blade?
Regardless, it wasn't good enough. The motherfucker was still alive, dude.
Oh, my God.
This is his third shot.
Oh, and plus he took one to the head.
Yeah, so we had to put one more into him.
Which one of you did it?
He did it.
Oh, my God.
He did it because at that point I was like, okay.
So you both got 2 shots on the same deer.
Yeah, I'm like, that was a pretty good, because he just became my brother-in-law like 6 months ago.
Okay.
It's like, that's a great first hunting story, and that's a great bonding experience for both me and you.
Yeah, but not a great story for the deer.
Oh, not a great story for the deer. I couldn't put the last bullet into him. He just, those eyes looked at me. He's like, oh God. I'm like, oh. And then I had to, gut him, and then skin him when I got home.
Okay.
And then butchered him on Sunday.
Oh, you guys did it all on your own,
Yeah,
huh?
yeah. You want any venison?
I would love some venison.
Would you really?
I love venison, yeah.
Okay. I think I'm going to make mostly burger out of it. You want burger?
Yeah, I'll take whatever you got, man. If you're willing to give up some meat, then I'll take some meat.
I got a lot. There's a lot of meat.
That's nice.
Yeah, but that is the last time that I will process a deer on my own.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Too much work?
Yeah, it was 2 days worth of work.
That's a long time.
It was like, I don't know, an hour and a half to skin the whole thing, and then, pull the back straps out, which, that's good. Maybe I'll give you some of that. That's some tender meat.
Yeah.
And then you got to, eat the butthole.
Okay.
That's just the thing that hunters do.
Really?
Yeah, it's like your first year, you have to eat the butthole.
Kind of like kissing a fish when you first catch a fish.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Wow, Ben, nice.
Yeah, I know.
You're really on your game today.
I kind of know some manly things, even though I don't do those manly things.
You look like a man, though, and that's all that counts.
Yeah, that's true. I got a beard.
Yeah, you do. Sexy.
And a big gut.
And a big gut. So, yeah, I got my first deer, finally.
Wait, the first one, like, for good?
That I could find, yeah.
Well, congratulations.
Thanks, dude.
Oh,
It felt really good.
Yes, I can imagine.
It did. But I still have a soul, and it kind of broke my heart a little bit at the same time, so.
It's a cool story, but I'm a man. I'm a fucking man now.
Well, you getting your first deer is way better than my story of getting my first deer because mine was paid for.
Yeah, especially the way you told it last week. By the way, are you feeling better? Are you doing okay this week?
I don't know. We'll see.
Was it a change of prescription last week or something like that?
No.
No, well, was it?
I have
we
no
can talk
idea.
about it later.
Ask me after the pods, like towards the end of the podcast.
Okay.
If I'm feeling better.
Okay. Well, it seems like you are, except for that whole sentence that you just tried to spit out.
Yeah, exactly.
But up until that point, grade A. Spot on.
Something I forgot to tell you about Florida that just popped into my head today was there's a button by all the doors that go outside to the pool in the back of the house that you have to press in order to open the button or open the doors.
Like at the radio station?
Kind of.
To get out, you had to hit a button and then open it?
It's in order to not set off an alarm.
Ooh.
Because it's a law for them to have those so kids don't go outside and like drown in the pool.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
so
kind of smart, but
I
also
know.
I could see that getting
it's very annoying.
Actually.
So every time you go outside or come inside, you have to press this button and you have like 10 seconds or something like that to shut the door.
Yeah.
It was brutal.
So did Anne end up drowning? Or?
No.
Okay.
Nobody drowned.
Nobody drowned?
Thank God.
Close? Were anybody closer?
No, but I kind of wanted to drown one of the kids because she was just freaking the fuck out. And it was like, I was like, hey, Ann, do you really want to have one of these?
You heard it here first, folks. Ben wants to drown a child.
Yes, exactly.
That's wait. Why were you with children?
Because Ann's family. We were with Ann's family,
like
and
her
they
nieces
have
or
yeah.
something? Oh, so
nieces and nephews.
So you're like, hey, babe, I want to kill your fucking niece.
Yeah. If we ever have a kid,
she's like, I don't
might
care.
Have that urge again.
Drinking my Chardonnay.
Yeah, exactly.
Hockey Town.
So yeah,
that's cool, man.
Yeah, it was a great story.
Oh, that was. Oh, nice.
What?
So,
I'm so confused.
Did you watch any of the things I told you to watch last week?
No. I watched the trailer to Crazy Not Insane, but I wasn't sure if I wanted to watch it just because it was about this old lady the whole time.
Okay.
Speaking of, I still might watch it though, but I'm waiting to watch The Flight Attendant with Anne.
Nice.
Because based off the trailer of that one, the first episode, I'm pretty sure she's going to want to watch that one.
Oh, yeah. So you're pretty sure, like, even though I brought it up to you a week ago, you haven't brought it up to Anne to watch yet? That's what you're saying to me?
I brought it up because we both saw a preview for it before you brought it up.
I wish I could trust you. I wish I could trust
well,
you.
You can.
I gave you a plethora of things to watch a week ago.
There was one other thing I checked out that I didn't want to watch.
What else is new?
I don't know. But did you
Love,
watch
Death and Robots?
No, not that.
Dude, that thing on Netflix has been saying it's official. Another season coming soon for over a year.
Really?
Yeah, I'm so upset.
Well, that's a lot of like cartoons and shit and stuff, right? So it's probably like all post production.
Like, don't hype it up like a year ago.
Well, it probably got shut down because of COVID.
Well, how? Like everybody's working from home anyways. Like can't be that hard to make cartoon animals from your house.
Yeah, that's true. Especially shitty ones.
So, yeah, okay. So anyways, you didn't watch a damn thing that I
Exactly.
Okay. Cool.
Did you watch the movie Freaky?
No.
Oh.
Because
I thought we were going to be able to talk about that.
Well, that kind of like made me question a lot of things because Freaky is this movie. It's like Freaky Friday, right?
Yeah, exactly.
But it's Vince Vaughn.
Yeah, he's a serial killer.
Yeah,
and he switches bodies with a teenage girl. Yeah.
So I'm like, oh yeah, this looks good. I mean, good but dumb, you know. So I bet Ben has seen it. So I text Ben, and naturally he has, and he's like, yeah, I saw it right before the shutdown. And I'm like, well, okay. Well, then I get home, and I'm like, all right, I'm going to rent it. Well, it turns out it's a home premiere, and it's the first time it's been released.
I saw it.
It was $20. I'm like, I can't justify that.
Yeah, that sucks.
I can't. I was going to pay $5.99 or whatever it was for it. But
wait till it's that much. Yeah. It's worth the watch. It's a fun one. Especially, there's nothing else. There's no good movies out.
No, it's so rough.
Like I stopped by Redbox and there was nothing.
Did you ever get into Big Mouth?
No, I've never watched that.
Nick Kroll, you'd love it. Actually, no, you wouldn't.
No,
never mind. Pass. I mean, it's totally your humor, but you're so like judgmental on everything that you probably wouldn't like it.
People have brought it up to me to get drops from it.
Oh, there's a million things. Yeah,
who knows?
Oh, I heard a good drop. Never mind. We don't have to talk about that. That's stupid.
No, but I do have movie news.
Ooh,
this is exciting.
I've got movie olds. Get it?
Hi-yo. If you don't have HBO Max, get it before Christmas, because not only Christmas Day, Wonder Woman 84 or whatever it's called.
Yeah, 1984.
Yeah. It drops in theaters, but for people like us who are quarantined and can't go to movie theaters anymore, we can watch it on HBO Max Christmas Day.
For free. Except for the initial fee that you're paying
the
to
15
have HBO
bucks.
Max.
Well, Warner Brothers announced that all the movies on its 2021 release schedule will hit HBO Max the same day they hit theaters.
Yep.
So if you have HBO Max, you get to see all these movies for free.
For free. Well,
17
besides
films.
the initial purchase
$15.99
of HBO Max.
Right.
You need to put that disclaimer in there.
I did.
Oh, okay. Do you have a list of the movies?
I do.
Okay, cool, because I was just going to look that up.
Godzilla vs. Kong.
Definitely want to see it.
The Matrix 4.
Hesitant, but definitely have to see it.
Suicide Squad.
Definitely want to see it.
Dune.
Can't be any worse than the last one.
Yeah, I know. It's got to be better than...
Dune, you said?
Yes,
with,
Dune.
Timothy Chalamet or whatever.
Yeah, I don't know.
I want to see that. Looks great. It's a remake, but
to me,
also looks like Tremors.
It doesn't look great. It's got
Jason Momoa, Ben.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna. I can't believe you knew who I was thinking of.
I'm always finishing your
sentences, or thoughts.
Sandwiches.
Space Jam.
Have to, because I mean, nostalgia.
I need to see
just
a
for the
trailer
nostalgic
for it.
factor.
Yeah, it is going to be fun to see the Looney Tunes back.
Nobody asked you.
Well, okay. Tom and Jerry, a Tom and Jerry movie.
Pass.
Reboot of Mortal Kombat.
Pass.
The Conjuring 3.
Except
that is going to be amazing.
Hold close to the chest. Yes.
And the Sopranos prequel.
Pass.
Never watched it.
Really?
Yeah, I tried getting into it, but I was a little too late for it, I think.
For a lot of people, it's their favorite show or considered the best show that's ever been on television. But for me, it was slow getting through it.
Yeah.
It wasn't as... There wasn't much like killing, or there was a lot of lead up to big events happening that just wouldn't happen. There'd be no payoff.
You want to witness more like baby drowning.
Yeah, exactly.
Death.
Yeah. Like, come on, kill somebody.
See, I think I've said this before, but like, based on what everybody said about that show and other shows, that like how they've ended, that really deters me from watching it.
Yeah.
Like how Sopranos ended, I've heard it's shitty. I've watched the
I
ending.
liked the ending.
Yeah, and then how like Dexter ended.
Dexter.
Like I don't want to get
shit show.
I don't want to watch it. Like how Lost ended, I don't want to watch it.
I see. Okay, so I watched Sopranos and Lost way after they premiered.
Yeah.
And I liked the Sopranos ending. I liked my theory on how it ended.
Of course you liked your theory on it, Ben.
It makes sense. Wow. For Lost, it kind of made sense to me, the ending for it. so I wasn't like pissed off about it.
Well, what was your thoughts on the ending
Of
Lost? Because what, he just woke up, didn't he? Wasn't it all a dream or something like that? Or was about to happen?
I think they're all dead and they go to
Purgatory?
heaven or purgatory, or they were all in purgatory and now they're going to heaven.
Yeah.
Because of him realizing whatever
Okay.
that he's dead.
So what was your
No, I'm talking about my interpretation of Sopranos.
Oh, my bad then.
Yes.
Okay, what was your interpretation of it?
Oh, really? You want me to?
Yeah, no, I
Okay.
know the ending.
Spoilers coming.
Spoilers coming. 2009 is when it ended, or something like that.
So the whole time, there's a guy at the bar who's got a members only jacket on, which is very pivotal for this scene
Because those jackets are specifically for members only.
Correct. But and the whole time it's fucking stupid. The fact that his daughter is trying to parallel park for this whole entire scene.
What is up with women drivers?
They're at a diner. So, but it's a pivotal part of my theory.
What?
Because
her parking?
taking forever to parallel park.
And this guy's jacket?
The guy in the jacket and her parallel parking. Pivotal things. It's very important details.
Okay.
So the mom is sitting next to the son in the booth. Dad is sitting by himself on the opposite side.
He's sitting there like, "Hey, where's the gabagool?"
Exactly. He's facing the door that comes in. Mom and son are facing the other way. Blah blah blah.
Yep.
Bathroom is to the right of Tony Soprano.
Yeah, so it's to their left. To
So
mom and
he's
son's
got,
left.
there's nobody in between him and the bathroom.
Details.
Yes. And the whole time people are coming in and it's got that doorbell that rings every
Yeah.
time you walk in a door.
Obnoxious, letting people
exactly.
know that other people are walking
Right.
into the establishment.
Seriously. At a place like that where it's busy, you don't need one of those. I can
Plus-
see at like a convenience store when you're like the only person working there and there's nobody else in the store.
Yeah, and it's a small restaurant from my memory of the scene.
So you haven't watched the show, but you watched the ending?
I had to, yeah.
Just to see it?
Yes.
But it doesn't make sense.
This was like years after, and I knew that I wasn't going to watch the show. And I've heard like from everybody that it was just a horrible ending.
Yeah.
And I knew enough about the show that I'm like, I don't care if I'm spoiling it.
So, members only jacket goes to the bathroom. Which, like
Wait.
I said, is to the right
Is he
of
dropping
Tony
a deuce,
Soprano.
or
I don't
is
know.
he doing a pee?
What I think he's doing is checking for a window in the bathroom as a way to get out of the bathroom.
Okay. But okay.
Tony's watching the door the whole time, or not watching the door, but every time the door opens, he's looking, waiting for the daughter.
So you're telling me Tony's aware of his surroundings?
Yes.
Okay.
The last thing we see is Tony's point of view of the door, and then it goes black.
Yeah.
There's one last ding of the door. And a lot of people think that the viewers die is what happens or something. And because it's Tony's point of view. What I think is, like I said, the members only jacket guy went to see if there was a window in the bathroom to get out. Tony's daughter taking forever to parallel park
Can
makes
you
it
see
so
in the scene that she's taking forever to parallel park?
Yeah, they keep cutting back and forth to the
Oh man,
to
women
the
drivers.
restaurant. Yeah, exactly. So she's not sitting next to Tony, making it so there's nothing in between Tony and the bathroom. Members only jacket opens the bathroom door, shoots Tony, goes out the window.
Oh, man.
And that's when everything goes to black.
Hey man,
To me, that theory is perfect, and it's a nice bow tie on the series.
maybe I think Isn't that what they kind of wanted? Like everybody to make their own conclusion?
I'm pretty sure the creator said that the audience dies.
The audience, that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I know.
That's a hop, skip, and a jump away from the actual truth.
Yeah. So, but I don't know. It's very slow going. It's a lot of
if
therapy
it's anything
involved.
like that explanation, I will not be watching it.
Yeah, seriously.
Just kidding. I love you.
It's the coolest story I've ever heard in my entire life. That's insane. Can I hear it again? Do you have time?
Thank you.
Yeah, I do have time.
Whoa. Wow. What else you got for me, Ben?
Let's see. What's hot off the presser?
It's hot off the press. You ever just print off 100 pages of absolutely nothing, and then you just hold it up to your face right when it comes out of the printer?
Just because it's warm.
It's so warm.
Oh, yeah.
It's my favorite thing to do. I hate trees.
Okay. All right. So 1 in 3 people say a cheesy pickup line has worked on them.
Hey, Ben. You wanna? Do you know how much a polar bear weighs? Enough to break the ice.
I don't know why you felt the need to
finish it,
to pull that out from underneath me. Wow. Okay.
Because I broke the ice.
All right, go for it. Go for it, Ben.
The ice was broken. The polar bear fell. I pulled it out from under you.
I don't think I've ever been a cheesy pickup line type of guy.
Me neither. I would never do that
unless I was super drunk. And I'd be like,
just to fuck around.
Hey, I'm cool and I have the confidence of a bull.
Well, let's see if you'd use this one.
You want to suck my... Never mind.
I got my library card, so now I'm checking you out.
Pass.
We should call Ann up and see if these would work on her if she were single.
Are you from Tennessee? Because you're the only 10 I
see.
see. Yeah. Wait, how would you feel the reason?
My... Speaking of Tennessee,
yeah,
and 10 IC, my 9th grade biology teacher
was a 10.
Would whenever we got a multiple choice test, he'd always yell out in the middle of it, Tennessee. And we'd be like, what? And then we all figured out that 10 is C. He always gave us the answer to number 10. And then he had sex with a student.
Sweet.
Whoa.
That's the actual story, am I right?
Yeah, seriously.
All right, next pickup line, baby.
There's something wrong with my phone. Can you guess the second part?
Oh, yeah. It doesn't have your number in it?
Nice. All right, okay, hold on. Here we go.
Or how about this one? I seem to have lost my phone number. Can I have yours or something like that? Isn't that
yeah, something like that. Or my love for you is like diarrhea. I just can't hold it in.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah, that's my favorite one.
Yeah, she's got to look really greasy though if you're gonna say that one.
Yeah. Feel my shirt. Do you think it's made of boyfriend material?
Oh wow.
Yeah,
that's nice. That's nice. It better be silky smooth.
I must be in a museum because you're a work of art.
That's dumb.
That's just like the. Did you fall from heaven or whatever?
Oh, yeah, that's just as bad. Get it off the list.
You must be tired because you've been running through my mind all night. That's a staple.
Man. Get that shebang out of here.
Ooh, how about this one? See if you can guess the ending to this one.
Okay.
Are you a time traveler?
Because I'm going back to the future, Marty McFly. That was pretty close, though, right?
Because I can see you in my future.
I got one of the words right.
Yeah, exactly. Ooh.
I'm excited.
My name is Microsoft.
Oh no.
Because I've got
I have a micro penis?
tiny penis. That's what.
Really?
That's what that says. Quote Brett.
Can you rewind and maybe say that part again, man?
It
says quote
Brett.
Thanks.
No, my name is Microsoft. Can I crash at your place tonight?
Oh, that was the actual one.
Yes.
Oh no, because my Microsofts have always been quite reliable. I'm still running Windows 97.
Yes, just don't run Windows Vista.
What's the next pickup line, man? Yeah, that might actually fucking work.
Are you a magician? Because when I look at you, everything disappears.
Interesting.
Abu.
Are you a magician?
Abu.
Because I want you to cut me in half and not put me back together.
Are you a magician? Because there's a bunny in my ass.
Yeah. So, you got any stand-up dates coming up?
No, but I did have a new joke today that people seem to like.
Oh. All right.
You want to
so
hear
you
this
say
zinger?
seem to like?
Well, it got likes.
Are these
like more likes?
Are
than
these
normal.
friends telling you that it's good?
No.
And are they lying, just being
No.
good friends, or
No.
Okay. Because I'll always be honest with you about your jokes, right?
Is that your phone blowing up?
Yeah, it's Bill.
Uh-oh. Do you need to take this?
No, I don't need to take it.
All right, here we go.
It's after hours, Billy. You know I charge by the minute after 6 p.m.
Let me throw this one in your pooper.
It's wide open for you.
A woman being picky about an icebreaker on a dating app is like a kid being picky about the candy in the van.
Repeat that? Sorry.
You were busy looking at your
you're
phone.
completely correct. It's not that I didn't think it was funny. I legit just didn't hear it. I was doing two things at once.
A woman being picky about an icebreaker on a dating app is like a kid being picky about the candy in the van.
Ooh, I like that, Ben.
Yeah.
I didn't laugh, but I like it. That's a good Twitter post.
No.
It was a Twitter post.
If you can like come up with a way to deliver that a little better, then
yeah. Then maybe take it to stage.
You know what we should do, Ben?
What's that?
We should start hosting our own stand-up comedy nights
At my grandma's basement?
in your grandma's basement. We don't even need to clear out all of this mumbo jumbo.
She's dead.
Only rule: no masks allowed.
Yeah, seriously.
You can't laugh
No
clearly
masks.
with a mask on
No condoms.
because it's going to be a comedy orgy.
Grandma likes it raw.
Commodorgy.
The comedy is
Yeah,
that what I'm
your
saying.
grandma does love it raw. She was telling me that last week when I was texting her after the show. But
What'd she
where
say?
is she? Nothing. She just she literally
Where is she?
Just
She's
texted me.
dead.
She said, "I like it raw."
She croaked.
Did she really?
Oh, baby, I like it raw. Like that? Is that what she said?
Yes. She sent me an
She's an
audio
ODB
message.
fan, so it makes sense.
Oh, what is ODB?
Old dirty bastard. Ooh, baby, I like it raw.
That went right above my head. I'm sorry.
Over your head.
I'm too young for you.
I gotta take a wicked pisser.
All right, Ben, go do it.
All right.
You're gonna have to cut this part out because I don't feel like talking for the next minute.
What about...
Do I have an ad to read, Ben?
Here, read about this new bar that's opening. Top of the pager.
Oh, there's a new bar opening, is what Ben tells me. All right, let's see what great title he came up with. A new bar is opening. Okay, and it's just what it sounds like. What, a bar? All right, so there's a woman named Kimberly Haley Coleman in Dallas, Texas, and she's opening the doors to her new business on Monday called the Tickle Bar. Yeah, you heard it right. It's the Tickle Bar. And that name is really accurate. You literally go to this place and you pay to be tickled. Because of the pandemic, it'll be by appointment early. You show up, get a glass of wine. Of course, you can't do this sober. And then you're escorted into one of 5 Moroccan-style tickle tents. You can go shirt on or shirt off. From there, you pick the tickling style you want. Hair play, back tickles, or both. And you can pay for 25 to 50 minutes. It costs you $40 for the shorter session and $60 for the longer. I like it. Somehow, this is legit and not the front for prostitution that it 1,000,000% sounds like.
Tickle me. Tickle Me Pink. Is that the name of the bar?
It's called the Tickle Bar.
It should be called Tickle Me Pink.
Okay. But I like this even more. Tickle tents. They have tickle tents, man.
Yeah, it's called My Pants because I got a boner.
Oh, because you boner creates the tent in the...
Hells yeah.
Would you look at that?
Great minds think alike. We should,
like that.
We should have come up with this.
We should have. I mean, I'm tickling you constantly before and after the podcast.
Dude, there's a man that went to the bar, or not the Tickle Bar.
That bar?
Nope, he went to the doctor. Sorry. Yeah, I thought it was...
Okay, so this guy is being, a normal, civilized human being.
It's the therapist.
Oh, okay. He's very uncivilized then.
Yes. And he's going there to get over his depression because his wife had an affair.
No. That's
insensitive?
I mean,
yes.
It completely is, but I would probably go through the same thing.
So
nobody likes getting their heart hurt.
Wait, what?
Nobody likes getting their heart hurt.
Oh, that's true. That's very true.
Wow, thanks, man.
808 and some heartbreaks. A 47-year-old guy named Pearson from Oregon.
Interesting name.
Was depressed a few years ago. Why? This is a few years ago. When his marriage fell apart because his wife had an affair. So he went to the family doctor, a guy named Ronald
McDonald,
to get both counseling and a prescription for his depression. But after the appointment, he found out who his wife had the affair with.
Uh-oh.
And yeah, you got it. It was Ronald
McDonald. Wow. First off, don't ever trust anybody named Ronald.
Yeah, seriously.
Unless it's Ron from Celebration Cinema. And I doubt his parents named him Ronald.
Yeah, it's probably just Ron.
Yeah, probably just Ron. Let's see if I have that would make the most sense, right? That one, right?
Oh my goodness, yes.
Oh, I love Ron.
Ron from Celebration Cinema is the
bomb.
The man.
Ron is the bomb. Ron.
Oh, dude, you know what I didn't see when the
What?
movie theaters opened back up? Was the beer that they have. Did they brew a beer just for Celebration Cinema?
I believe so, yeah.
I didn't see anything about it when I went there.
Oh, probably. I mean, it makes sense.
Why does it
They
make
were
sense?
only open for a few weeks.
Oh, okay. I guess.
So-
So Pearson sued Ronald for $2.9 million for professional negligence. Doesn't say whether or not he won the money or got any money or what, but Ronald definitely fucked his wife.
Wow. Was he wearing the red wig the whole time?
Probably.
Nice. That's hot. That is so hot.
Let's see.
What else you got for me, Benifer?
One last story.
A woman. And then after this, Ben, I got a surprise for you.
All right.
You like surprises, don't you, baby?
There's a woman. Oh, no, actually, I got this other story, too.
Okay, well, maybe after that.
There's a woman named Marquita. And
interesting name, but I'll take it.
This hits close to home. Or it could hit close to home because of whose basement we're in.
Uh-huh.
Whose basement are we in?
Your grandmother's.
That's
baby.
true. Marquita explains that
Marquita.
when her grandma sent her nudes by accident, she could no longer work at her job.
Oh, no.
A voice message was then sent to her saying, "This is your grandmother. I apologize so much.
Oh, no.
I sent you pictures. I pushed your name by mistake. I meant to send it to my friend Brian. Please delete that picture."
Oh, my God. Are you kidding me?
Oh, yes.
Oh, you are?
The biggest vagina ever.
That's what it, that's what she saw.
Man. Sorry if I seem a little distant right now. It's big guy upstairs.
Bushiest beaver.
It's the big guy upstairs. No worries.
Nice beaver.
Thank you. I just had it stuffed.
Wow.
So yeah, have you ever been accidentally sent a nude or like a sexy text or anything like that?
Have I ever accidentally done that?
Been sent one?
Oh,
Or-
Ben sent one?
Yeah. Or I guess accidentally sent a nude or something dirty.
No, not as far as that goes.
I accidentally sent something to my dad.
Oh gosh.
Do tell.
Ben,
What? Is that what you were gonna say?
that's what I'm supposed to say.
That is true.
Do tell.
So I had an ex-girlfriend that kind of looked like Cher when she was younger.
Oh my god.
No, look up Cher when she's young.
I've seen her.
Yeah, she's good looking when she's young.
Yeah.
And so you want to beer me?
Oh, of course, Ben. You mean water? You want some H2O?
Yeah, we don't drink beer in this podcast. It's called the Watercast.
Tickle tent.
Oh, that's a good name for the podcast.
That's why I said it.
All right, I gotta write that little cocksucker down. Tickle tent. I wrote tick tent. Hopefully, I'll be able to figure that out tomorrow. Anyways, what was I talking about? Oh yeah,
Ben, honestly, I can't tell you.
Ex-girlfriend looked like Cher when she was younger.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
And then you told me to look her up.
And you didn't.
No, you're right. So,
hanging out at my buddy's house. We're in the basement watching football games, getting drunk, drinking a lot of beer. Buddy has like all these like beer posters around the room in the basement on the wall.
Yeah.
One of them has a woman that looks like Pocahontas, dressed up like Pocahontas.
nice. I like that.
To me, kind of resembles my girlfriend at the time. So,
the Cher lookalike.
yes,
Young Cher lookalike.
exactly.
Not do you believe in love? Lookalike, yeah.
Correct.
Got it.
So I take a picture of that poster, send it to my girlfriend, and say, "Hey, you should dress up like this sometime."
Oh yeah.
Yeah, for sexy time.
Yes, of course.
That
Like,
picture,
you should slap on my knob while I look at its picture.
that picture, and that text went to my dad.
That's pretty bad, Ben.
Yep, I wrote, "Sorry, wrong person. Was an idea for a Halloween costume."
Oh my god, yeah. Always the afterthought text is the worst part coming up with.
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh man.
yeah.
Ben.
It wasn't. It was vague on
Yeah.
the text that I sent, where it was like,
Right.
you should dress up like this.
Yeah, you could have been joking towards your dad. Did you guys ever talk about it after the fact?
No. Thank God.
Oh my god, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
that's
one
not as
was
bad as it is just like embarrassing.
Oh, this is awkward.
Yeah.
Very
that's-
embarrassing.
Yeah. In the moment, it sucked, but thankfully, I was able to kind of cover my tracks. My dad probably didn't believe me, but
Right. Well, I'm like always sending my dad dick pics, so
Yeah.
it's not like that big of a deal between us. But
Right.
the only story that I have that somewhat relates to just sending it to the wrong person was, I think I was like 19 or 20.
Okay.
And I was like just out of high
So like
school.
20 years ago?
Yeah, about that long
No,
ago.
like 10 years ago, right?
10 years ago. Good
You're
job.
almost 30,
Good
right?
job. Yep. I am 30, Ben.
Oh, you are?
Thanks for remembering my birthday, March
I don't even know.
March 11th. 3/11, that's my birthday, remember?
I thought I was 34 the other
What's
day.
going on with
I
you?
don't know.
You need a
Something's
drink?
wrong.
You need another beer? You need to chase down that beer with a beer? Okay. Maybe just turn your mic off when you do that. So I was 19 or 20. Just okay. Ben, it doesn't work because my microphone picks that up too. It's omnidirectional. I was talking to my buddy, well, supposedly about how drunk we were gonna get that night.
Okay,
and I
nice.
accidentally sent it to my dad.
Ah,
yeah. So I had to, and luckily I was sitting in the car with my dad at that point. So I'm like, hey, Dad, what's your passcode? Why? Nothing. Just wanted to look at something on your phone.
Did he give you his phone?
I just grabbed it, yeah.
Oh. And you got into his phone and what? Deleted the text?
Oh, yes. Yeah. And then I took a couple pictures of my penis and set it as his background.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, it was pretty funny.
Yeah. So when he unlocks his phone, it's just a big picture of your dick.
No, it's a very big picture of a very tiny thing.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, yeah.
All in all, it's a tiny picture. Ben, I have something for you, but I have to go to the bathroom first.
Okay.
So
I'm going to talk about this story right here.
Okay.
Let me give you a little taste as you're leaving. I don't want it. No. Proving that love is blind. No. A bodybuilder from Kazakhstan. That's right, you heard it. Very nice. Has tied the knot with his dearly beloved sex doll. Oh, Brett's gone. A sex doll he dated for 8 months before proposing to it a year ago. What a fucking loser. But he's a bodybuilder. This dude is jacked. Like, seriously jacked. I don't know how the hell he's not just slinging puss. My God. This guy should be, like, on the cover of Men's Health magazine, but instead he's on Men's, he needs to be on Men's Mental Health. Hi-yo! Good God, my throat is fucked up. Let's see. The couple shared a romantic first dance in front of dozens of guests. Who the fuck attends a wedding for a man and a sex doll? There's no way you've been to a weirder wedding than that. Call in if you have, please. Actually, glazenhaze@gmail.com if you want to email and you've been to a weird wedding. I'm guaranteeing there's nobody that's been to a weirder wedding than a guy with his sex doll. But if you've been to anything close or had just a weird experience, email in. I know nobody will, but just do it, motherfuckers. Let's see. It was a traditional ceremony shared on Instagram. It's happened, he slipped a ring on the bride's finger. The unconventional couple got engaged in December 2019 when the bald, blue-eyed hunk, he is a hunk, who described himself as a sexy maniac. Well, I guess maniac because of the fact that he's marrying a sex doll. Let's see. Oh, God. Images shared on social media illustrate the couple's romantic life by including sunny vacations, bubble baths, and they use hashtags like ideal relationship, true love, and happy wife, happy life. God, there's a picture of this dude in the bubble bath with the sex doll, and he is really into it. And one post of them working out together, him working out, her maybe posed as working out. It says couples need to talk less and connect more. With time and experience, Margot and I realized that it takes more than words to have a conversation. Well, yeah, that's right, because she can't speak. He added, your partner sure deserves the best, but they have to do their part. What the fuck is her part? She's a sex doll.
Get it? Partners doing their part.
Yeah, she's full of just parts.
What'd I miss, man? Nothing good?
Bodybuilder getting married to a sex doll.
Okay, interesting. To each their own.
Yes. God. I mean, look at that guy's body. He's jacked.
Oh, I am looking at it, Ben.
Like, he could have basically anybody he wants, and yet he's marrying a sex doll.
I'm going to guess.
I mean, it's a fine-looking sex doll, but...
I'm going to guess that his personality is a little bit off.
Yeah.
That's my...
He told the Daily Star that the wedding was delayed after he was attacked during a transgender rally in Kazakh City.
It's Kazakhstan.
He suffered a concussion and a broken nose after dressing as a woman for the event. Okay.
So he's a little
listen
bit
to
more
this.
of a, of a little
listen
bit
to
more
this.
of a flamboyant male than
He added
than
that
he looks.
he enjoys BDSM. He says, "I love being tortured. I can endure a lot of pain. I love to dominate too." Wait, so he loves being tortured and can endure a lot of pain. This sex doll is not going to be able to manage any of that.
Yeah, Ben. That doesn't mean
He's
that
like,
he
whip
has
me,
to get it
tie me
from-
up, and the sex doll's like,
No.
I can't move.
Ben, people can have interests and then they don't always have to act on them.
I'm an inanimate object.
Obviously not.
Hey, the only requirements for a wedding to take place in Kazakhstan are that both consenting partners have to be male and female over 18 years old, with no mention of whether dolls are included. Yikes.
Interesting.
All right.
Oh, damn millennials.
Yeah, seriously. It is a nice looking sex doll, though.
So this is like cool news for both of us. I had talked to you, brought it up to you.
Wait, I thought you had a surprise for me.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh, I thought you had surprise audio for me.
Oh no, I
Blanked?
I got here late because I was, work stuff.
Yeah.
I too much going on. I'll have to pull that audio for next week because Billy talked about
Our podcast on the radio.
which in turn,
How the fuck did that come up on the radio show, on a sports talk show?
well, Ben, I'm gonna tell you right now.
Okay.
This is all in relation to what we talked about a couple weeks ago. Somebody reached out to Ben and I.
That's right.
Well, they had thought they reached out to Ben, but they had the wrong phone number until today. About starting a podcasting network. And so, yeah,
like they're starting a podcasting.
They are
network.
starting. Let's call him. Let's call him Matt.
Okay, and
Yeah.
Matt wants to take a bunch of podcasts, put them underneath one umbrella.
Yeah, that's what it's kind of seeming like.
Like you go to one website and you get all these different.
Yeah,
podcasts.
you have a variety of different,
Like
topics
shows to
and
listen
shows
to,
to
yeah.
listen to. And he reached out to Ben and I, Ben and me to.
Well, he reached out to you. He
Well,
reached
yeah.
out and a stranger.
Like, what did you just say?
He reached out to you and a stranger.
And a stranger?
Yeah, because he didn't have my number.
Oh yeah, exactly. And asked if we would be interested in just meeting up to talk about it, get our thoughts on,
Joining this,
joining it
podcast
or
empire.
and any input that we would have. So he has enjoyed some of the past couple episodes, and he wanted me to ask you a question, Ben.
Okay.
All right. Matt must have been drinking a couple, throwing back a couple drinks when he texted me this. Cause,
No worries, because that's what we're doing right here.
right? He said, okay, let's hear your thoughts on what being on this is word for word. Let's hear your thoughts on what being on a network would look in terms of the show, Ben.
In terms of our show, like how our show would look on a podcasting network. Do you think we would have to change anything? Or would we just-
Obviously. No, I mean, both of us are always looking for input on.
Right. No, but I mean,
On
like
what
we
you
would
do.
have. Would we?
Have you ever met a PD before?
Change the aspects of our show? Would there be restrictions? I wonder.
I don't know. That's a question that we.
So
would have to ask.
there's something. Would our podcast change at all? I guess.
Yeah.
Or would we be able to just do it like we've always done it?
Right. Would it be an hour? Would it be
we used to
2
not
hours?
do it like this. We used to have to edit things like
Yeah.
swear words and all that kind of stuff.
I have been. I listened to the past couple episodes. I've been getting pretty sweary, Ben.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been trying to dial it down a little bit.
Right. Being on a podcast network would lead to us getting, well, obviously more listeners, possibly. Well, different listeners.
Yeah.
Than what we have now.
Right. Just getting our name out there.
Which are people that I guess listen to the radio show.
Yeah, I'd say that's probably
where the majority of our
95% of who we have as listeners.
came from listening to the Eric Zane show.
And we'd probably have about 1 million more if you wouldn't have been a snowflake and fought with Eric forever ago.
That's true. Yeah.
Just kidding, Ben.
No, it's true.
Not kidding at all. Hashtag extremely serious.
Hashtag truth.
I wonder if this guy's reached out to
Eric,
to EZ at all. Yeah.
to be a part of. That's a way bigger podcast to have a part of a network.
Yeah.
That would be interesting.
But maybe, maybe Matt wants to mold us.
Yeah.
Or maybe he wants nothing to do with us, and he just, he's doing this
He's
out of
just gonna rub it in
courtesy
our
because,
face?
because, whatever.
Out of courtesy. What do you mean?
He's friends with Huge,
Oh, okay.
so maybe he's just doing it, as a favor.
They call me the voice of God.
Wiki, boom.
So, anyways, yeah, what I said to him. Well, is that the end of your response?
Glazed.
We definitely get a different demographic of listeners.
Yeah.
Plus, we'd have somebody to market us and get our name out there.
Yeah.
You and I have tried to do that in many different ways, like Facebook marketing, all that kind of stuff.
I think that's honestly the only way
Twitter,
we tried it, though. Facebook and Twitter.
But yeah, Facebook, we've spent money on trying to market
Yeah.
the podcast, but it's done nothing.
I think, speaking for myself at least, I need to reel it in a little bit as far as what I talk about. Because sometimes I'll
If we were to do this, you're saying?
Yeah. Like sometimes I'll complain about Bill and just like normal work stuff, which is all in good fun, obviously. But
Right.
I don't want that coming back to bite me in the butt.
Yeah. That's
Which
true.
it shouldn't. I've never really said anything horrible.
that could
So
do that.
no, it's just daily. But that's like Bill was even asking me today, like, what is your niche? Like, how can you sell yourself? Like,
Oh, boy.
what do we do? And I was literally, I was like, I don't like pop culture,
Lost for words?
movies, television, and everyday life. Like, yeah. He's like, you should change your name from Balls Out, Ben Glaze and Brett Hayes to Balls Out on everything in the news and media. I'm like, okay.
Wait, what about Superfly and the sports guy?
Oh, yeah, Superfly and the sports guy.
We talk everything but sports.
We talk everything but sports. Yeah.
That's what I just said.
I know. But I said it in the cool voice.
That's true. You did. Yeah. Remember when we used to do commercials together and we would always start out as like monster truck guy?
Sunday. No, I don't remember that at all, but we can start it back up any day. Pussyfish.
Yes. But what were you saying? I can't remember what you were saying.
Ben, I don't know what I was saying either.
I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, no, I was saying that I need to reel it in as far as like what I say. I need to be better at that, but
I just need to get better at what I say.
yeah, it takes time. You'll learn, son.
it's episode 111.
Just follow me, Ben. I'll show
Come
you the
on.
way. Just kidding. Don't follow me.
Don't follow him, Brad.
All right, man. I think that's officially the longest podcast we've ever done.
No, that's definitely not true.
How much time does it say on there?
It says
I was surprised at our
out the
1
big
hour and
brain
6
on
minutes
Brad.
last week.
You're a smart motherfucker. That's right.
it says 59 minutes.
Oh, wow. And you started that a couple minutes early, too.
Yeah, I did.
Wow, I feel like. So I do have like 90% of a beer.
I have half a beer. Oh, dude, go to the question box.
Oh, yeah. I also wanted to give you my response to Matt.
Oh, okay.
It was kind of like yours a little bit, but I just said that, yeah, kind of along with the marketing thing is gaining a bigger listenership because that's more to play off of, you know? Plus it's, yeah, we definitely need
It'd be interesting to get different, like people that, different listeners, different types of listeners.
Get listeners, like people that call in, and also, like, I would actually really enjoy interviewing comedians because that's kind of your thing.
That
I think interviewing comedians would be awesome, and I think we'd be really good at that.
Possibly.
Why do you say possibly?
Because
we need to, like, if we were to actually prep and go into an interview, and we set boundaries on how.
But that's the thing, though. Like with most comedians that come in, or when they would come into the radio, like I hear comedians talk about doing radio. They don't want to They just want to shoot the shit like a podcast.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what we would do. We're not interview, like, obviously ask them nonchalant questions.
Just a regular conversation.
Yeah, just conversation. That's kind of sometimes what an interview is.
Yeah, but when they do like radio shit, like
hey, where are you going to be this Friday night at 7 o'clock? Hey, $12.99 at the door. You better have 99 cents or you're fucking kicked out.
Tell me a joke. Give me a zinger.
Mark Norman.
I like Eric's comment on one of your jokes. Like, I don't know. It's
like, oh, what are you, Mark
was a
Norman
nasty
having a
joke.
hack off?
Yeah, you guys having a hack off? It was
something
funny.
like that.
It was the funniest thing Eric said all year.
He's trying to get.
Besides the fact that, besides when he said, "Hey, I'm giving away a free kidney." That was so funny,
laughable. Speaking of laughable, that's a podcast app where you can go to get comedians' podcasts.
Is it really?
Yeah. You type in laughable. You go to laughable and you type in a comedian, and it shows every episode that they've been on of different podcasts.
I think we'd be really fun people to have.
I tried talking Garrett into doing a podcast for Dr. Grins.
Yeah, you know,
for when comedians come in, but
see, I don't like.
Nobody thinks. I
don't like when you.
Everybody
bring up,
thinks it's too much work.
When we're sitting down here together, face to face, I don't like when you bring other guys into the mix. I don't like you bringing that up.
Well, I mean, we could reach out to the comedians that I want to talk to.
Oh yeah,
and do that.
That's fine. But Garrett, no, throw him out the window.
So like Mark Norman,
yeah, like real comedians.
Yeah,
but like you're really,
just the ones I want to talk to.
Just don't talk about Garrett ever again.
Okay.
He's
next.
Don't talk about doing podcasts with other people ever again, Ben, because you're really lucky I gave you the leeway with EZ.
I wonder what I'm going to do the next episode with Eric.
See? That's what I'm saying. I haven't gotten an invite to come back because I don't know why.
I
think all three of us would be really good.
A lot of fun.
Yeah, it was fun that one time.
Yeah.
When I couldn't find where your damn dungeon of a fucking podcast recording studio was. It was in his closet.
Yeah, that's true.
I was lost on his second floor. I could not find out where I was.
Well, you're giving a lot of details away.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm at the Ben Glaze.
I'm at the Ben Glaze. Go to thebenglaze.com for everything Ben Glaze.
Yeah. And Brett.
Except for right now.
Brett Hayes.
There's nothing.
Nothing.
No comedy dates.
Wait, do you post our podcast up there?
I do.
Well, then there's something, Ben.
I post our podcast. I post my music mixes.
Yeah, you can't post those on Facebook no more, Ben.
No, because I can never post those.
You're gonna get flagged, my friend.
The whole thing will just be blank audio for the whole hour.
You're right.
We've tried to get around that on this podcast by having music play under us talking, but those parts would get edited out on Facebook.
It's like they have algorithms that
they do. Those
find that stuff.
Smart motherfuckers.
I'll never understand how they work.
Check out the Big Brain on Facebook.
Oh, the big old Zuck. Zuck's got that locked down.
Fuckerberg.
Oh, nice, man.
Yeah, I just made that up. Hey,
pretty hurtful.
Let's reel it in.
Okay, reel it in. Yeah,
I need to stop saying things like Fuckerberg.
Yeah.
Because Fuckerberg might, I'm just trying to say Fuckerberg as many times as I can.
You don't want to say Fuckerberg, man. Fuckerberg's bad. Fuckerberg thing to say.
Can you imagine if that's what was said when the person on the Titanic saw the iceberg? Oh, Fuckerberg.
Wow. And then somebody on one of the lifeboats was like, "Well, I heard that guy say Fuckerberg. I'm gonna name my child Mark Zuckerberg."
And then the other person was like, "Bye, Jack."
And then
because it was Rose.
We should really end this while we're ahead.
I know.
Okay.
Well, we should have ended it at like 5 minutes ago while we were ahead.
I gotta. There's no way I'm gonna reel this part in. Ben.
No, exactly.
Bye, fuckers.
Oh boy.
That's awesome.